Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us here on Midday Kentucky. Joey Stidham from Stidham Reconstruction and Investigation is here with us today. We're talking all about crime scene reconstruction and how rebuilding a crime scene can give us a new perspective on your situation. Joey, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Katie, for having me.
So we've really enjoyed having you here over the past few months, talking about how you work with hundreds of attorneys across the state. Let's highlight for our viewers a few of the ways that your expertise is helping in these investigations.
Well, Katie, there's a lot of things that we do, from criminal cases to domestic cases to helping parents with kids, to helping spouses find out what the other's doing, to simply just doing investigations for businesses on what their employees are doing, or an employer being accused of doing something that they didn't do. So we do a whole host of things.
Well, let's dive a little deeper into a criminal case.
Okay.
How can your expertise help?
Typically in a criminal case, we investigate deeper and do more than the police actually do.
Really?
And we analyze what they do and find things that they've missed or that maybe they just misinterpreted. Last week in Louisville, Jason, our digital investigator and expert, looked at what the police had done in a murder investigation, and they had misanalyzed some cell phone data pretty badly, and it wound up with the guy getting acquitted of all charges. And it was just simply a misinterpretation by the police.
And you have countless cases where you've seen similar results from your expertise coming to the table.
We have. In the last 3 years, there have actually been 5 cases that prosecutors have dismissed where the person was charged with a death penalty because of either Shelley, our crime scene reconstructionist, and or Shelley and Jason combined. It's pretty amazing to see someone charged with a crime for 2 or 3 years and facing death, and a prosecutor just walk in a courtroom and dismiss the charges because they realize there's been some misinterpretations or missed evidence.
Wow. Now, are there other companies across Kentucky that offer similar services? Let's kind of dive into your background maybe. What makes you different?
Sure. There are other companies that offer similar services, but to get all the services that we have in one place, as far as we know, we're the only company in the state that does that.
And talk to us about why that is so important. I imagine an investigation like that is so overwhelming for someone at home. What is it that you bring all in one?
An investigation is simply gathering of facts and evidence.
Okay.
You hire us, you're hiring us to get the facts, get the evidence, and analyze it. Because we have all these tools, being able to look at cell phones, look at computers, look at your car, track you through GPS, interview witnesses, analyze the evidence itself, whatever that may be. It may be blood pattern analysis, it may be looking at trajectories of bullets, it may be looking at wound patterns, it may be looking at skid marks. We're one of the only companies in the state, if not the nation, that can do all that in one place.
Now, let's talk about maybe domestic situations. Maybe if someone suspects an affair, or a parent is worried about a child, how can you help in those sort of domestic issues?
These same tools and resources
Okay.
that we bring to bear in a criminal case are the same tools and resources that we use in domestic cases. A couple weeks ago, we were sitting with an attorney in Bowling Green, Shelley and I were. We were talking to him, and he had a spouse that was wondering if the other spouse was cheating, and she kept saying that he was bringing her to their house and doing things in their bed. Real simple. Shelley looked at him and said, well, I can take our ALS, alternate light source, and actually see if there are stains in the bed. I can see it. That was the first time it had really resonated how the tools and the craft that she has would play a role other than just doing investigative or surveillance work in those type of situations. And then you add Jason with digital forensics and me with investigators that can actually follow people, and us with the technology just simply set a camera out and watch it from wherever. All those tools play a role.
And it's so important to get those black and white answers, like what you were just talking about.
It is. It seems like that no matter what the situation, spouses and parents need the video. They need the photograph for them personally more than the legal battle.
And we appreciate you coming in here today to tell
Thank
us
you.
about that evidence that you can find for your clients. Let's put all the information up on the screen so that you can reach out to Stidham Reconstruction and Investigation. We do appreciate you coming on.
you.
We know you have a tight schedule.
Thank you for having us.
Well, let's send things to break now, but on the other side, we're back in the kitchen with Allison Davis. Stay tuned.